My name is John Lee. Everyone in Seoul knows me. They call me a billionaire. They say I have money like water. I owned hotels, buildings, land, and stocks. I often appeared in business magazines. Young entrepreneurs admired me. Old businessmen feared me. They think I am cold, smart, and powerful. They are right. But they don't know why. Every morning, I wake up at exactly 5 a.m. No alarm. No sound. My body just knows. The glass walls of my house look out over the Hantangang River. From the outside, my home looks like a dream. From the inside, it feels like a cage. Too clean. Too quiet. No voices. No warmth. I make my coffee myself. I don't allow maids in the morning. I like control. Control is the only thing that keeps my thoughts quiet. At 5:30 a.m., I stand by the window and stare at the river. And every morning, I think about the same thing. The box. That morning, rain tapped softly against the glass. The sky was grey, heavy, like it was about to confess something. I went down to my private storage room. Only I had the key. The room smelled old. Like dust and forgotten time. In the corner sat a large wooden box. It had been there for years. I never opened it anymore. I never touched it. But that morning, something inside me snapped. I walked closer. The wood was cracked. The metal lock was broken. It looked weak. Pathetic. Inside that box was a jade seal worth $10 million. Experts called it priceless. I called it a curse. I knelt down and placed my hand on the box. My fingers trembled, even though I hated myself for it. My father's face appeared in my mind. His tired eyes. His shaking hands. He died because of that seal. When I was 20, powerful men came to our home. They smiled politely while threatening us. Sell it, they said. History is just history. My father refused. Then the phone calls started. Then the pressure. Then the fear. One night, he collapsed at the dinner table. Just like that. From that day, I promised myself something. I would never let an object control my life. That morning, I stood up. I'm done, I said out loud. I picked up my phone and called my assistant. Clear the storage room, I said calmly. Everything goes. There was a pause. Sir, some items may be valuable. Trash, I replied. My voice was cold. Final. Treat it like trash. When I hung up, my heart felt lighter. Or so I thought. By noon, workers were loading old furniture, broken frames, and dusty boxes onto a truck. I watched from the window. The wooden box was placed on top. No ceremony. No protection. Rain fell harder. The truck drove away. And just like that, I sold a $10 million treasure as trash. I didn't know that decision would come back to destroy everything I believed in. I didn't know Sara Han then. But fate already knew her name. Sara was 26 years old. She lived underground. Her room was small, dark, and always cold. When it rained, water leaked from the walls. When winter came, the air cut like knives. She worked 3 jobs. Cafe in the morning. Delivery at night. Cleaning on weekends. All the money went to one place. Her mother's hospital bed. That day, Sara went to a second-hand market at the edge of Seoul. She didn't go to buy anything special. She went because sometimes, poor people find miracles in other people's trash. She walked slowly, touching old items. Broken clocks. Old books. Cracked mirrors. Then she saw the box. It was large. Ugly. Old. But something pulled her closer. Her chest felt tight. She touched it. Heavy. Very heavy. Why are you here? She whispered. The seller didn't care. Take it cheap, he said. Old junk. She bought it for the price of a meal. That night, she dragged it down the stairs to her basement room. Her arms hurt. Her legs shook. She opened the box. And froze. Inside lay a green jade seal, glowing softly like it was alive. Dragons were carved around it. Symbols she didn't understand covered the bottom. Her heart raced. The next day, she took it to a small antique shop near her home. The old owner looked once. Then locked the door. His hands shook. Where did you get this? He asked. Is it fake? Sara asked quickly, fear rising. He laughed bitterly. Fake? This thing has caused people to disappear. When he told her its value, the world spun. $10 million. That same night, I had a dream. My father stood in the rain. You threw it away, he said. His voice was not angry. It was disappointed. I woke up sweating. The next morning, my phone wouldn't stop ringing. Rumors. Whispers. A royal treasure had resurfaced. And slowly, all roads led back to me. I did not want to meet her. But fate does not ask permission. 3 days after the rumors started, my assistant came into my office looking pale. Sir, he said quietly, closing the door behind him, people are searching for the seal. I didn't respond. Not collectors, he added. Powerful people. I stood up. Find the buyer, I said. Now. It took less than an hour. Her name appeared on my screen. Sara Han. Her address followed. A basement apartment. I felt something strange in my chest. Fear? Guilt? I don't know. That evening, I went alone. No guards. No driver. Just me. The rain had returned, just like the day I threw the box away. Her building was old. Paint peeled from the walls. The hallway smelled damp and tired. When she opened the door, she looked shocked. She was smaller than I imagined. Thin. Pale. Her eyes were sharp, but tired. You're him, she said quietly. Yes, I replied. I'm the one who threw it away. She stepped aside. Her room was barely big enough for a bed and a table. The jade seal sat in the center, wrapped in cloth like something sacred. You bought it legally, I told her. It belongs to you. She looked at me for a long time. Then why, she asked, her voice shaking, are strange men watching my building? I swallowed. Because that seal is not just money, I said. It is power. That was the first time I told anyone the truth. About my father. About the threats. About the men who smiled while destroying lives. Her hands trembled. My mother has been sick for years, she said. I thought, maybe this is my only chance. Before I could answer. A loud crash. The door downstairs broke open. Heavy footsteps. Sara's eyes widened. They are here, she whispered. I grabbed the box. Follow me. We ran. Down the stairs. Out the back door. Rain poured like the sky was screaming. A black car screeched nearby. Get in. I shouted. We drove through narrow streets, heartbeats pounding louder than the engine. That night, we hid in a small safe house I hadn't used in years. For the first time in decades. I was afraid. Not of losing money. But of losing a human life because of something I threw away like garbage. At the safe house, the power went out. Only candles lit the room. The seal sat between us. There's more, I said quietly. She looked at me. I never told anyone this, I continued. Not even my lawyers. I turned the seal upside down. pressed the base. A soft click echoed. The seal opened. Inside was a thin gold plate, covered in tiny letters. Sara leaned closer. "What is it?" she whispered. "A confession," I said. "A royal confession." The plate told a story history books erased. A rightful royal bloodline betrayed. Land stolen. Families destroyed. And then, names. Real names. Families still alive today. Sara gasped. One name stood out. Han. Her last name. She covered her mouth. "My grandmother," she whispered. "She always said our family lost everything for no reason." My hands shook. "This seal didn't come to you by accident," I said. "It came home." Outside, sirens wailed in the distance. Inside, everything changed. The government contacted us the next day. "If you hand over the seal," an official said, "we will protect you." I had heard those words before. Protection is a promise. Promises break. That night, Sara sat quietly by the window. "If I sell it," she said softly, "my mother lives. If you hide it," I replied, "people will keep dying." She looked at me. "You threw it away once," she said. "What will you do now?" Her question broke something inside me. I thought about my father. His silence. His fear. "I will stand with you," I said. "No matter what." Sara made her decision. She didn't sell it. She didn't hide it. She released it. The confession went public. Media exploded. Names were exposed. Stock markets crashed. Powerful families denied everything. Then documents followed. Witnesses appeared. The truth spread like fire. Some people were arrested. Others fled the country. History books changed. For the first time, money could not silence the truth. Months passed. The jade seal was placed in the National Museum. Not behind glass for beauty, but for truth. Sara's mother received full medical care. Anonymous donations covered everything. She never knew who paid. I resigned from my company. I sold most of my wealth. People thought I was crazy. Maybe I was. I created a foundation to help families destroyed by hidden corruption. One quiet afternoon, Sara met me by the Han River. The same river I stared at every morning. "The seal is gone," she said. "Yes," I replied. "Do you regret throwing it away?" she asked. I smiled for the first time in years. "If I didn't," I said softly, "I would never have found what really mattered." She looked at the water. She was no longer poor. But more importantly, she was no longer afraid. The $10 million treasure is gone. But what remains is greater than money. Truth. Justice. Redemption. And one lesson the world will never forget. What you throw away as trash may return as destiny. Please subscribe, comment, like and share.